Previously on Avatar.
I remember that there was an interaction between her and Ayano Koji in Year 2 Volume 8, I think. In this interaction, she was kind of depressed or defeated because of the state of her class and how they weren't progressing, and she said something along the lines of how she wishes Ayano Koji was in her class or something. So this interaction to me felt like it had the possibility to introduce a lot more character development for Hoshinomiya, because we don't really know much about her as a character compared to Chabashira, and the majority of her interactions and conversations with Ayano Koji have been shallow, and we also get a bit of insight into her past where she shares that she didn't initially plan on becoming a teacher. It was in the past when Chabashira's decision caused them to not be able to graduate from Class A, and she saw that Chabashira was determined to become a teacher. That was what influenced her to become a teacher as well. She says her sole purpose as a teacher is to prevent Chabashira's dream of leading her class to Class A from coming true. She says that if her class loses in the special exam and Chabashira's class goes on to Class A, she will do everything in her power to stop that from happening, even if she gets fired from the school. I'm not saying Hoshinomiya doesn't have a right to be upset. She could have continued hating Chabashira while still trying to get a future for herself, but instead what she did was dedicate her entire life and get a mediocre job that she doesn't like just so that she can make her childhood friend miserable for something that she did in high school. You're a loser! Chie Hoshinomiya, you are a loser!
Loser. I said you're a loser!
How does it feel to be the most hated thing in Bikini Bottom, Plankton? It hurts, doesn't it?
Oh my god, bro, that is pathetic. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a... Oh, sorry. So the other day I made a video about Chie Hoshinomiya because she received a monologue in the prologue of Year 2 Volume 12. And this monologue was very informative in a way because it spoke about her backstory, her past, you know, her motivations as well, why she's a teacher, which is to stop Chabashira from achieving her goal of reaching Class A, which I said was pathetic and I called her a loser for it. You guys know what happened. So anyways, what happened was we have another scene involving her from Year 2 Volume 12, and as you can tell from the thumbnail, it's not very good. I genuinely did not think it was possible for this woman to get any worse, but Kinugasa said if there's a will, there's a way. So I'm not going to do much editing for this video because 1, I'm tired, and 2, this woman does not deserve a well-edited video. I'm not wasting my energy on her. So essentially what happened was during this special exam, Ayano Koji was talking to Mizuno about something. We don't have the full context as to what they were talking about, and he leaves the room to go to the bathroom. On his way to the bathroom, he's approached by someone and he turns around and he sees that it's Hoshinomiya. Hoshinomiya gets straight to the point and says that her class is in a bad position, and if Ayano Koji participates and goes against them, their chances of winning will severely decrease. Ayano Koji plays dumb and says that her class is strong and given the rules of the exam, they have a high chance of winning. Hoshinomiya boldly and blatantly asked Ayano Koji if he can give up and give them the win. Ayano Koji says he can't do that because he's a representative of his class. Hoshinomiya says she's willing to give him a reward for giving up, and she follows up by saying she can't let Chabashira win no matter what, and she's willing to do anything it takes to prevent that. And this is what's so bizarre to me, because she's going to such lengths for a goal that's not even worth half of what she's willing to do for it. She's willing to jeopardize her life and her career just to make sure Chabashira doesn't get to Class A. It doesn't even seem like she cares about getting to Class A, she just doesn't want Chabashira getting there. And here's what's so ridiculous. Hypothetically, if Hoshinomiya's class gets to Class A, she doesn't get any benefits. It's her students that will benefit because they get an easy pass to a university. Her time is over. She's already graduated, lived her life, got a job, so there's no real benefit for her if she gets to go to Class A. And she doesn't care. She just wants to make sure Chabashira's dream doesn't come true. I'm not gonna lie, that's some next level hating. I'm not gonna lie. That's some D1 level hating. She doesn't care about her life. She doesn't care about her job. She just wants to make sure Chabashira is miserable, and that's good enough for her. I almost have to respect it, I'm not gonna lie. So Hoshinomiya offers to give Ayano Koji exclusive information for upcoming exams in the 3rd year. I'm gonna have to sit up for this one. So what I'm about to say comes directly from the translation. I'm saying that because I don't want you guys to think I'm adding my own spin to this or I'm trying to make it more dramatic. This is exactly what the translation says. As a matter of fact, let me turn the music off because we need full silence for this one. After Ayano Koji asked Hoshinomiya to give him another proposal, she says, well, there are other things too. Something only I can do. Or something like that. Hoshinomiya sensei said as she reached out with her right hand and gently touched my ear.
Excuse me?
So Ayanokoji says, "Are you going to clean my ears?" And Hoshinomiya says, "Don't joke around. You know what I'm getting at, right?"
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Hold up. Wait a minute.
I beg your pardon?
Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
Police! Help! Police! Help! Police! Help!
So you're telling me not only is she a certified loser, she's also a
Certified pedophiles.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want Ayanokoji to go to her class now. Forget Ichinose, I don't want him to go because of her. She doesn't deserve that win. When I read this translation, I just sat there for like a good 20 minutes because what do you mean you're willing to do anything? She thinks she's the main character so badly. She really thinks she's cool. She thinks she's so edgy with everything she's saying. Hey Siri, how old is Chie Hoshinomiya from Classroom of the Elite?
Brother,
Pushing 30. She is literally pushing 30 years old, telling him she'll do whatever it takes. If you don't lock her ass up, nah, bro, this is just crazy. This is just this is nasty work. I rebuke this woman, bro. Oh my god. So there is no chance of her ever becoming a good or compelling character. Like, this volume just squashed all possibilities of that. The only saving grace for her is if Kinugasa commits to this decision and just makes her a full-on villain. Make her do something crazy in the third year and get fired, but whatever she did severely impacts the students or maybe the school itself, who knows. But she cannot stay here anymore, bro. She needs to go. And it's crazy because in my last video about her when I was roasting her, some of you guys in the comments said yes, she is immature, yes, this is a stupid decision, but her actions are understandable because Chabashira ruined her life. Are you still defending her now? Because this is no longer an edgy, immature woman trying to get revenge. She is literally a
Certified pedophiles.
And you know it's crazy because given the nature of this series where you have children getting manipulated, you have people assaulting each other, you have the history of the White Room where infants are getting brainwashed and abused, but yet the thing that has the most shock value to me is the fact that this woman is a playground sniper. So anyways, Ayanokoji declines her offer as he should and he leaves her standing there. I really hope she reflects on what she just said because that is an insane thing to say. Yeah, Chie Hoshinomiya will go down as one of the most pitiable, pathetic, stupid, non-compelling characters in this series. Chabashira better not follow in her footsteps. I'm praying to God, do not let Chabashira follow in her footsteps. Yeah, I'm so glad I read this translation before I read the actual volume itself. So now I don't even feel bad that Ichinose's class lost, because with a teacher like this, your defeat was set in stone from the beginning. If Ichinose intends to rise up in the rankings again, she needs to get rid of all the liabilities in her class, and this woman is the first thing that needs to go.